In this video, you'll be learning the step-by-step method to increase your arm size from maybe 10-11 to 13-14 inches. Well, this one is about 13.5 inches. So let's dive into the video. Focus on the basic movements. You don't need anything flashy to gain muscle. The best physiques are of the people who focus on the grind, not on the knowledge part, but on the grind part. They do take the knowledge, but they don't over obsess over the knowledge. They mainly focus on the grind. Pick one movement for each part and do include them in your push pull leg split. Focus on doing them till failure or even past failure rather than focusing on the lengthened partials or shortened partials. Take that shit out of your mind. Focus on the form. Form is important. And focus on reaching failure. I have always been the guy who goes on the internet to look at the thing that is going to buy or do and over consume content on that thing. If I have to buy something tomorrow, I'll over obsess over it and probably consume a lot of content on that topic or about that product. I'm trying to fix it and I've almost fixed it, but you have to do that too. If you are aspiring to build a great physique, you have to focus more on the grind. Let's say that you are saying that, oh, I do focus on the grind, but I also want to have the knowledge. Do that, but make sure that you do focus on the grind, bro. Because many times I've made this mistake of focusing on the content of that topic and not the grind on that topic. The grind makes the most difference, not the content. Make sure to hit hard fucking workouts. So hard that you feel sore on the next day. These are the principles that you'll have to follow if you want to increase your arm size or any muscle size or do anything in your life. You have to follow this shit if you really want to achieve something. Let's move on to the workout part. So, which muscles do you have to isolate to grow? The short answer is that you don't have to isolate any muscle. You may have to isolate your biceps, but if you don't have dumbbells, then do chin-ups and that will gain muscle in your biceps. Other than biceps, you don't need isolation for any muscle. You don't need isolation for your forearms. You don't need isolation for your shoulders. You don't need isolation for your triceps as well. The only place that you can isolate, if you do want to isolate and you do have the equipment, is your biceps. Nothing else in the arm needs isolation. Now, the exercises. I'm going to list 4 exercises that you have to do for the 4 parts of your arms or the 4 muscles of your arms. For shoulders, we want to do the pike push-ups, or if you have dumbbells, the shoulder press, and that is all. If you are a lateral raise geek and you really want to do the lateral raises, you can, but I will always prefer shoulder press over lateral raise because that is a more functional movement and I'm more naturally aligned to shoulder press than I am to lateral raise. Now moving on to the triceps, do dips, either bench dips or bar dips. It depends on what you have or what you can get. I will always prefer the bar dips, but if you don't have bars, then you can do the bench dips at your home using your bed or any other surface that is, and you need nothing else for triceps. Now for the biceps, do chin-ups if you don't have dumbbells, but if you do have dumbbells, then I'd prefer bicep curls always. I mean, for the chin-up part, if my back is really exhausted, I won't be really able to do chin-ups on a pull day, and I won't be really able to hit my biceps well with a chin-up if I'm already sore with the back. For forearms, you only have to do dead hangs and nothing else. After and end of a pull workout, make sure that you hang on the bar for 2 to 3 sets till failure. Put on a timer and hang till you reach, like here, let's say this is a bar. Hang till your fingers are like this, because after this you are going to fall and you may injure yourself if you are not really used to this. So I'd say if you reach here, stop. Now I've listed the exercises, but you have to know how to do these exercises. Do these exercises in a down workout style. Now what I mean by that is, for most gain, start with a down workout. You will be able to squeeze more out of your muscles with a down workout as compared to a normal sets and reps workout with fixed rest. The rest is fixed in a down workout as well, but the reps are not. And because the rest you take for in a down workout is only 30 seconds, your muscles will be cooked. If you do that, you don't have to waste or actually spend a lot of time doing all these exercises, and which, especially if you're like me, who is a person who has to go to college, who has to manage a YouTube channel. Maybe you don't have a YouTube channel, but let's say that you're like me, you're a student, you don't have much time for just working out. You do have time, but you don't have as much time as a person who doesn't have to go or has left the education system. So I'd say do a down workout rather than a sets and reps kind of workout for small muscles, and also pair that with another exercise. For example, if you are doing a push day and you want to hit your triceps, pair the tricep dips with push-ups and do them in a superset. Now if you want to know more about this, check out this video. Follow these principles for homemade arms. Remember, nothing has ever stopped a man who wanted to do something in life. Peace.